Now, you can listen to Wine and Dine Radio while shopping at the grocery store or your neighborhood wine merchant. Wine and Dine Radio can be heard using your wireless internet on your cell phone. You're listening to iWineRadio. iWineRadio is a production of Food Tastes Better with Wine on the web at iWineRadio.com. Hey guys, I thank you for listening to iWineRadio, and we are still the only wine channel on iTunes Radio. If you go look under iTunes radio icon and scroll down to News and Talk Directory, and it's listed alphabetically, click on that and the stream comes up immediately. iWineRadio.com, where you can find links to individual guests. And if anyone's interested in advertising or becoming an underwriter or sponsor, please contact us at iWineRadio.com. We really, really appreciate your support. The more support we get, the more conversations I can have with fascinating people around the world, including you. If you have a story to tell that you'd like to share on iWine Radio, go to iWineRadio.com and contact us, and we'll go from there.
Hello, this is Christian Tietje. I'm the winemaker and co-owner of Cypher Winery in Paso Robles, California. And I'm the founder of the Real Men Drink Pink event, and I encourage you to come and drink pink and join us. If you want to check that out, realmendrinkpink.org, and I'll have a great time in the pool with you.
Welcome to Wine and Dine Radio. I'm Lynn Creelo-Chamberlain.
Hi there, this is Andreas Larsson.
Hi, this is John Capon.
My name is Madhur Jaffrey.
Hi, my name is Heike Blatter. I'm from the Alto Adige region, or Südtirol.
Hi, my name is Paul Dolan. I am absolutely passionate about growing organic and biodynamic fruit for our wines.
Hello, my name is Lorena Garcia.
Hello, my name is Fritz Maytag.
This is Joyce Locke. I'm the author of Foodie Fight.
Hi, this is Lydia Mandave, founder of 29 Cosmetics.
Cheers, this is Rob Barnett, CEO and founder of VinVillage.com, where wine lovers connect.
I really think that most men look exceptionally well in a pink dress shirt or pink polo shirt. Not to mention a pink glass of wine in hand. And we're alerting you today to the second annual Real Men Drink Pink charity event to benefit the Cancer Support Community's Breast Cancer Cure Fund. This is a Paso Robles event. There are 20 participating wineries, and if you happen to be a member of any of their clubs, you get a break on the price. And this event is going to be kind of punctuated by exclamation point by the English Beat 80s band that's going to get you to dance as well. And joining us today on Wine and Dine to tell us all about it is Christian Tietje, who is the winemaker and co-owner of Cypher Winery in Paso. We thank you so much for your time. And was this event originally your idea, Christian? Because you're hosting the event at your property, right?
Well, no, it's actually at Star Farms. It's this very, very unique location that we found that just seemed to scream everything that we want to do with a Real Men Drink Pink tasting. It's out in San Miguel,
okay.
Which doesn't sound so sexy at first, but when you realize it's a giant alfalfa farm, and Dean decided to build an oasis in the center of it.
Uh-huh.
So we put a half-acre blue water pool, surrounded it with white sand beach and mature palm trees.
Oh my gosh.
And it's literally a little slice of the Caribbean. When I first went out there, I'd heard about it. I was like, this place does not exist. And I went out there, and I was just like, oh my God, couldn't believe it. So it was perfect.
So do people have to buy membership to be able to access use of Star Farms?
No, it's something he does. He just does events. He does lots of, stuff for kids and high schools and weddings and all kinds of things. So it was a great location. I think that we are probably maximizing its potential. But the idea of the tasting was rosé is not. It has gone through a period of time where it hasn't been too well respected.
Yeah.
And you've leave the 80s and White Zinfandel to that. But, the recent surge of the popularity of rosé through the high-end wine communities, some sommeliers, high-end restaurants around the country, it's all just a love for wine. And it's a very European in style love for wine in that, all things wine, different times of the year, different seasons, different everything have different calls. And at summertime, the last thing you want to do is sit down and drink like a 15% alcohol monster red wine.
I totally agree.
Yeah, it's like, so why do we always have these summertime wine tastings where it's 100 degrees outside and everybody's trying to choke back these wines? It's like, no, let's sit by the pool, let's pretend we're in San Sebastian, Spain, and let's rock the rosé. And it's elegant, European in style, phenomenal with food, bone dry, and, it's what you do to have a great time all summer long.
So there's going to be a rosé grand tasting on June 23rd from 1 to 2:30. 20 of the top rosé producers in Paso Robles will pour and talk pink, and then after that, there's going to be the English Beat is going to be performing.
Yeah, exactly. We set out the goal. We did it last year for our wine club, and it was a great idea. And the idea was to have a really campy, outrageous 80s themed pool party and focus it all on rosé and good food around the pool. And it was such a great idea. A couple other winemaker friends of mine, Neil Collins from Tablas and Lone Madrone, and let me see, there was Stefan from Love and Shore, Bring the Frenchman, and of course he'll love the summertime party. But we all sat down and they were just like, we love that idea. It was great, and we should blow it up. Because why have one rosé when you can have more? So we originally set it up with only about 12 wineries, and everybody loved the idea so much, it just became a giant pile-on. And we maxed out what our potential was at 20, and we pushed it about as far as we can, and we actually have a waiting list of about 10 other wineries from Paso, and we're starting to get the calls from all over the other regions that want to participate. It's blowing me away how much everybody's digging the event. And then the whole idea of, it was obvious to me and everybody else involved, let's do this for charity, and the obvious thing to do it towards breast cancer. I have a lot of, I have personal ties, to breast cancer, number of people in my family and my life. And I'm finding that most people are in that situation. Most people, there's so many people involved, and there's so many winemakers have sisters who are, 1 or 2 time survivors, or had a family member or lost a friend. So really hit home in terms of it's pulling on everybody's heartstrings and saying, yeah, we want to do this and put these two things together because they're a perfect match. So that's pretty much how the thing came to fruition. And then since then, every time we mention it to a restaurant, would you guys like to participate, they just jump at it. So it's something that it's a fresh new idea, kind of where there's lots of wine tastings out there. This is just the new twist, and everybody's loving it, and we're blown away by the support we're getting, and it's really going to benefit the cancer community too.
So the rosé that you're pouring from is it? Do you pronounce it Cypher or Cypher?
Cypher.
From Cypher Winery. Is it this pistol rosé?
Yes, it is, and I love it. It's my little version of like a vacation to San Sebastian, Spain. Having spent some good time there and loved those wines, and all summer long, you'll talk to winemakers and they drink rosé all summer long. It's incredible wine. Bone dry. Mine is Morvet and Grenache based with a little bit of Zin in it, and bone dry, gorgeous fruit, strawberries and watermelon on the nose, hints of passion fruit as well. Big, rich mouthfeel, refreshing, vibrant, alive. Oh my God! I would drink 3 bottles a day when I was over in Spain.
So, and on the website, you've got the 2011 for sale, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, 2011 is done. The new vintage is out, and that's moving on right now. So, and that's the other thing. Rosés are wines that are very seasonal, and for that year, and they have a real purpose, and they're vibrant, crisp wines, and they're meant to be consumed very young. It's not like anybody's aging rosé. So yeah, it's current vintage. It's one of the first wines bottled in the year, and it's fresh, bright, gorgeous, crisp, and that's everything you want in summertime. So it's fantastic.
Christian, are there more than 220 cases produced of the 2012?
Yes, there is. We actually produced about 340 of the 2012. So
okay. Now, I would imagine that are your wines in national distribution, or the best way to get up with your wines are for people to join the club and order them online?
Well, our history, I built over the years Four Vines Winery, and we sold that a couple of years ago because it just got too big an ornery, and I wanted to go back to being a smaller, more high-end winery. So we're back down to about 10,000 cases, and because of that, I've shrunk our national distribution down to only about 8 states.
Okay.
And here in California, we currently have very specialized distribution, meaning we just have great friendships with shops and restaurants and stuff that we sell direct to.
Okay.
But most people buy everything through the tasting room or the wine club.
The wine club, okay.
And that's been really big for us.
It seems like it's just it's an idea that's really caught on with the public. CypherWinery.com. And so there is a nice little savings too for people who belong to the 20 participating wineries. They pay $60 a person to the event versus $75 general public, and it's limited. I mean, like, are you limited to like 300 people that are first come? Okay.
It's 400. There's only 400 tickets.
Okay.
We're pretty close to sold out, which is pretty exciting too. But people really have to jump on it because it's a great event to start with. A lot of people who love rosé and wanted to do the outdoor tasting and jump in the pool and wear pink outrageous costumes. All wanted to come. And as soon as we announced the English Beat, it's kind of turned into a frenzy. And I'm really excited about the Beat. They're personally one of my favorite bands from the 80s. They're so much fun, still vibrant, still alive, very beachy and outrageous. But they were really excited to do the event too. They really care. They're a very environmental group and very conscious group and do a lot of work for charity. So they were really excited to participate. Okay,
I have another crazy question here that occurs to me. For the second annual Real Men Drink Pink event, is this do wives and girlfriends come, or do you really try and keep it so that there are more men there?
I really, really hope there's more women than men at this thing. Being a man, you go to the beach. I'm always looking for the women. So if everybody else wants to look at the men, I'm good with all that too. That's fantastic. But no, the one thing we did is we held it to an adult-only event, so there won't be any kids there.
Okay.
It's going to be pretty outrageous. The thing that I've noticed about it, though, is you combine rosé, swimming pools, pink floaties, and a really great band. Uh-huh. And I think that whole group and generation that grew up in the 80s is going to go back to the 80s pretty damn fast.
Oh, gosh,
so
that's going to be...
what's going to happen.
Oh, yeah, I know. I was in college at that time, so I know what you mean. Well, and then, so what website should they go to realmendrinkpink.org, and they can see a list of all the participating wineries, right?
Yes, exactly. And they're the guns that pass up. And you have to understand that a lot of these projects, these guys aren't trying to make a rosé to make a rosé. This is a passion play.
I know.
Most of these guys have these secret lusts for rosé.
I know.
It's almost like everyone's dirty little secret.
Yes.
And,
yes.
And
wonderful.
That's the changing face of rosé. Everybody's lusting with it after it. And for that European, elegant, bone-dry style, crisp, vibrant, they're so gorgeous. They're so gorgeous.
Christian Tietje, we thank you so very much for joining us today on Wine and Dine. Well, I'm telling you, if I lived out there, I would be there. And we will have links up for you to learn more. And you're listening to Wine and Dine. Now you can listen to Wine and Dine Radio while shopping at the grocery store or your neighborhood wine merchant. Wine and Dine Radio can be heard using your wireless internet on your cell phone. You're listening to iWineRadio. iWineRadio is a production of Food Tastes Better with Wine on the web at iWineRadio.com. Hey guys, I thank you for listening to iWineRadio, and we are still the only wine channel on iTunes Radio. If you go look under iTunes radio icon and scroll down to news and talk directory, and it's listed alphabetically, click on that and the stream comes up immediately. iWineRadio.com, where you can find links to individual guests. And if anyone's interested in advertising or becoming an underwriter or sponsor, please contact us at iWineRadio.com. We really, really appreciate your support. the more support we get, the more conversations I can have with fascinating people around the world, including you. If you have a story to tell that you'd like to share on iWineRadio, go to iWineRadio.com and contact us, and we'll go from there.